y'all. Hey Capricorn, it's your girl JD. High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Virgo season 2021. I know it's been a minute. There has been a delay. I have a life. You understand. Everything's going to Patreon first. So, patreon.com/justjeverything is getting everything first. Be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising. Everything's flowing when it flows, man. For daily tarot readings, check out my website, or check out my Instagram, justj_everything. And for other dope shit that I do, my website, y'all, you already know, justjeverything.com. Now, Capricorn, something that's coming up big time for you guys is holistic wellness, like comprehensive wellness, not just having wellness in health, or but at the expense of finances and relational health or mental health. There is something about doing well across the board and getting yourself into an environment and a mental and a living environment, a mental state and a living environment, and not even a living environment, but like an external and maybe even internal kind of homeostasis of like peace. And I feel like that comes definitely by way of pampering yourself, but in a responsible way, pampering yourself by way of cleaning up your room, by way of really like tending to the details of things, like not crossing those things off the list, mowing the lawn, whatever it is that needs to get done. Saturn is still retrograde in Aquarius until October 10th. So things are still coming to light about yourself, other people's true colors, but like most importantly, you're seeing your true colors and evolving, and things are illuminating themselves to you in a much softer way this season, because Jupiter is retrograde in Aquarius and now Uranus is retrograde in Taurus, and those retrogrades are really coming in and softening the blows. It's like you finally got out of the ring with Tyson, that kind of thing. And so things are able to, it's like you're getting your bearings now. You know what I mean? Now that you're seeing everything for what it is and taking some really hard hits, just the way that Saturn would have it, because Saturn isn't raising you just to be anybody. You're not about to be out here just being anybody, Capricorn. You haven't taken all these hits to just be anybody, you know? And if you don't know, I hope you know. I'm letting you know now. You're not stuck. You're uncomfortable. And it's supposed to be uncomfortable so that you can become the pro that you're meant to be, which pros are born from really making great things from really shitty situations or shitty resources. It's like finding that, tapping into your internal and mental and physical toolbox to really make something great, like to make $1 out of 15 cents, and however that, you know, really resonates for you. Now, there was a second full moon in Aquarius that happened on the 22nd of August that I feel like is going to really, really be important for you, because it's bringing something full circle. It's bringing something to your attention that's really going to be important it's important for you to like start processing the whatever's coming full circle, so that you can really put it to rest in this full moon in Pisces. because that's like the end of a lunar cycle. And listen to Full Circle by Half Moon Run. If you want to pause the video, you can do that. Full Circle by Half Moon Run. But either way, let's keep it going. On September 4th, Mercury in Libra is going to be trining Saturn retrograde in Aquarius, and there's aha moments coming in. There may be really important kind of fairness or justice, or diplomatic opportunities to be diplomatic that are coming up that you're learning from. There is intellect resolving some kind of struggle with friends or lovers. You're needing to talk things out. That whole first week of September is important for you to, the first 2 weeks of September is important for you to figure out how to really talk things out. On the 5th, Venus in Libra is going to be squaring Pluto retrograde in Capricorn. And so real, truly true colors are going to be revealed, and things are just going to be laid out on the table. There is going to be a call to get things out on the table. You may be attracting in some kind of arm wrestle situation, or attracting in some kind of struggle, secret lovers, attraction versus career, attraction versus job, so something of that nature. It's just either way, don't play yourself. Listen to your intuition, please. Hydrate. Take a deep breath. On September 17th, Venus in Scorpio is going to be squaring Saturn retrograde in Aquarius, and there is some sort of emotional disaster that you can easily sidestep by listening to your intuition, by listening to what your fucking gut and your body is telling you. Seeing the truth in folk, and the kind of truth that needs to make you operate in different ways and make different choices and be really honest about what you need in order to move forward. There's definitely changes that are coming up in your living situation, especially with all this Venus activity that's coming in. And if there are issues in the home, they need to be addressed sooner than later, for sure. I say it all the time, Capricorns are the underground intuitives of the zodiac. It's just a matter of getting y'all fuckers to listen to yourselves. So, on that note, let's clear out that energy. Any kind of energy of distrust. It's time to get nullified and transmuted into love, light, and divine wisdom. Calling back your soul fragments. Sending back the soul fragments of others that you're holding on to. Empty your lungs, please. Asking for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Virgo season 2021. First card out, the Emperor. Jesus, take the wheel. And that's what it is. Okay, who's got it? If Jesus ain't got it, if you ain't got it, who's got the wheel? Who has got the wheel? First card out to be clarified on the Selenite throne. What is your relationship to your sovereignty? Who are you, Capricorn? It's time to really tap into this Martian, Aries, Emperor energy of who are you, and establishing who you are so you can really start to strive for something that is within your capability of nurturing and sustaining. Because there's no point in you reaching for things that you can't maintain. So who are you? There is a new foundation coming up to be built around who you are. I feel like there's also foundations. There also may be somebody with Aries or Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising that's really important. There also could be your relationship to your father is coming up, or your relationship to fatherhood or masculinity. I do feel like there is some sort of shift in regards to your experience or your definition of masculinity or the divine masculine, or what a man is, and what emotional maturity. This is the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck, Sun in Pisces. So there may be someone with Pisces, sun, moon, or rising that you're really having to that you're really having to like figure out the illusion or break through the illusion with, or really figure out how you feel, or really figure out what's tolerable, what's not tolerable. I keep feeling like, who's the man? Like, and regardless, fuck gender identities. Like, there could be someone that is just stepping, you may be in a place of really stepping into a hyper masculine role, or trying to figure out the truth about whoever is operating from this very like hyper masculine or independent place in your life. There is your relationship to authority needs to be evaluated. Your relationship to your sovereignty, to your autonomy. Who is running your show? What is your relationship to discipline? Can you be disciplined? Can you say something and stick to it? Can you keep your own promises? Can you build? The highest octave of self-love is self-discipline. And so there's something about being disciplined enough to say, hey, I love myself enough to make the choices that will get me where I'm trying to go. I love myself enough to know that I feel great when I get up in the morning and I do yoga, or I go for a run, or I eat this particular healthy thing. So I'm going to get up in the morning, I'm going to do that. I love myself enough to know that when I hang out with certain people that oh my God, a card came out, I feel like, and I put it back. It was the Page of Cups. And so there could be some sort of offer or an apology or something coming in. I swear I saw the Page of Cups, but the Magician just came out. Did I just have this like whole lapse? I feel like I just lost it. I don't know why I put the Page of Cups back. Did the Page of Cups come out? It may, okay. And so that could be a thing. Well, so it would have been the Emperor and the Page of Cups if that really happened and I just didn't deja vu that. I don't know. So there may be some sort of offer or an apology towards someone with Aries or Scorpio, or like to your father. Your father may be having an apology, or there may be some sort of healing modality that's coming in with these people. You really learning a new route, but I also feel like more importantly, let's pay attention to what's here. There may have been like an offer extended that gets retracted, or some kind of feelings that come in that go away. Either way, what's really coming up so far, big time, is self-sufficiency. Self-sufficiency. Your relationship to your autonomy. Your ability to communicate effectively with the divine, and then really like follow through because you believe in yourself and in your ability to communicate and co-create with the divine. King of Cups on the bottom of the deck again. There's definitely somebody with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio placements. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising around. Capricorn, Page of Pentacles. I feel like I need to get everything out first. Okay, so final 2 cards for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Page of Swords. There's a lot of gossip. Be careful. Think, like, if you don't want people to know your shit, keep your mouth shut. Or really, like, be careful of people talking, or who you talk to, or who you entrust. Some, like, that's for whoever. Like, if you don't feel, just be careful of gossip. Be careful of who you talk about people to. There could be something about, like, you spilling a secret, or a secret coming out, or people finding things out that you didn't necessarily want them to find out, or pages. 2 pages is like, I don't know. It's like, not, I don't know, but it's like a busybody energy. That's the word. So you don't be a busybody. Be careful. There may be people around you, or you may be suspicious about people talking, and it's really important that you focus on you. 9 of Swords reverse kind of like popped over, and I'm not ending the reading on that. So some of you aren't sleeping well. Some of you, your sleep schedule is off. You may be really struggling to think clearly, but this is an end of a cycle. A lot of this pain, this anguish, this self-doubt, this insecurity, and this fear is coming to an end, very much so. This is within this season, some of you have the opportunity to really start fresh, to really start anew. All that's really needed is you really believing in yourself, and really harnessing your willpower to reinvent your life. Some of you, Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords. So there may be something about children that's coming in. Pages are often children. Some of you, I feel like, those of you that have 2 children, there is something about communicating more effectively. There may be something about them being kind of disrespectful or talking back, and you really needing to find ways to discipline them, and that disciplining, or that disciplinarian role is coming up because it's needing you to heal your relationship to discipline, and to your father, and to whoever played the disciplinarian role. It could be a very masculine mother as well. So that there could just be, there are some, I want this last card, but I have to say this. There are some people here that are being really controlling. I feel like someone is maybe coming in and, like, really trying to control something that they don't have control over, and you're needing to use your words more effectively to establish healthy boundaries. There may be somebody with Aries, Scorpio, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo placements that I feel like are actually helping. There's some positive benefit. The fire signs, and there may be people who are, like, have very entrepreneurial spirits that are operating as some sort of inspirational source or spark, if you will. Because there is willpower that you're tapping into. I feel like you're just learning how to harness your willpower with your words more so. And that could have a lot to do with Mercury being in Libra. Mercury is going to be in Libra until freaking October, I'm pretty sure. Mercury ends up retrograding in Libra, and so it's there for a long time, or a longer time than normal. And Mercury in Libra is going to really have everybody trying to be more diplomatic with their words, but also being like really critical and being really like, hey, like calling people the fuck out. There is something about like taking the high road, or people are really going to be maybe even a little self-righteous, and you yourself are really having to getting used to communicating or talking more or communicating more. Maybe this is for work, but I feel like Mercury in Libra is really going to help you guys. I feel like communicate more efficiently, because ultimately, center of the reading is Page of Pentacles. You are being humbled, or you have been humbled big time. And in this humbled state, let this pain, or the pain of it all, really purify you. The climb to the mountaintop that you guys are after, you can do it, but the cost of it is a pure heart. And so there is something about getting really humbled. There also may be something about learning something from children, or learning something from younger people, or letting yourself be around younger people, or really being humbled in the realm of yourself, so your words can be humbled, so your words can be softer, so that in your tone can be softer, so that you, and I also feel like there may just be people around that you have to like break it down to them like they're a child. Like you have to start like being really fucking, okay, like hinting isn't working. So there could be people around where it's just like the hint isn't going to work. You're going to have to be really direct, and that may be something that's uncomfortable for some of you. I feel like this isn't just like you being direct at work. This is also you having to be direct in your personal life. There may be somebody with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements that you're needing to establish boundaries, or establish your autonomy or distance, or there's something important that you're needing to say. And if you, whatever it is that you need to say, you need to take the high road and be really kind and clear about what it is that you want. So that means it's time to really, really think before you speak. Last card out is Temperance. It's like a step better than the Nine of Swords reverse. It's just speaking to the Nine of Swords reverse, where it's just like, it's time to really pour into yourself. And it's time to really, it's like these interactions, or these experiences that have come up that have humbled you, are asking you to learn how to be patient, and are asking you to really learn how to evoke some voluntary self-restraint, especially when your spidey senses are tingling about something or someone. There may be somebody that has some substance abuse issues, or mental health issues, or overindulgence, overdrinking, overeating, eating disorders, some sort of deprivation issue, and you may be trying to, I feel like some of you are putting and this isn't all of you, it's like some of you are putting your energy that you're supposed to be using into, the energy you're supposed to be putting into building your empire, you're pouring it into something else that is that it has left you upset. I think come Libra season, there are upsetting situations that you're going to be having to recover from, upsetting conversations. And they don't have to be upsetting if you would really tend to your instincts and your intuition and act when you get those hunches. Speak when you get those hunches. so that the universe doesn't have to really humble you and blow something up in your face that you end up having to recover from. And I'm sorry if that comes off harsh, but this ultimately, I feel like, is for your betterment and is for getting you back on track with this version of yourself that you know that you're supposed to be. And you're not wasting time. You haven't missed anything. These are necessary lessons that you're supposed to be cultivating. It's just time that you stop ignoring your intuition so that the divine doesn't have to teach you the hard way anymore. There's also something coming up about your sexual energy and making sure that you're harnessing your sexual energy in healthy ways and sharing it with people that care about you and share it with people that know what to do with that energy rather than just siphoning it from you. Your sexual energy is your life force. And so it's time to be more intentional about it so that it can get you where you want to be and in front of the kind of people that you can be having these really important conversations with, and so that you start to recover and move forward and get back on track and really get to that version of yourself that you know is hidden away and that feels hidden away but is social and excitable and fun. And that version of yourself is really going to start coming out in Libra season. But now it's like tend to the details so that you can really come out of your shell some. And that you can really, that version of you coming out of your shell looks like you really like taking the freaking driver's seat, the wheel back. Sorry, I'm tired. And taking the wheel back is going to put you in a position of being able to effectively communicate with yourself about what it is and the specifics about what it is that you want to use your willpower to materialize in your physical realm. And there's a lot of childlike wonder and thought that needs to go into this new reality that it's time for you to patiently co-create. And so it's okay to let yourself rest and to take your time so that you can cultivate this confidence that's coming in. And once you got the confidence cultivated, then there's the money and the stability and the things of value coming in and the promotion. And then you're like, okay, I get it. I'm supposed to be meditating and prioritizing my spirituality and prioritizing my alignment. And bam, High Priestess, you want to start acting right and realigning with your intuition. And then bam, 10 of Pentacles. Please just listen. And whoever it is that is acting like they're in need of you or they need you to take care of them, like don't let yourself get played out here. Some of you are like literally, I feel like, just dealing with children. And so that may be like you're a single mom and you're just surrounded by children, so you're not getting to have adult conversations anymore. I think it's important that you start writing if that is your situation. If and anybody else, it's like start using your fucking words. You know better. And you know better, you know that you know better now. So do better. I love you. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.